Hey, what up, baby? So, I got the 90-pound dog. She thinks she's a cat. She's the stuff behind me. And she's doing her best to be super annoying. That ain't gonna stop us from doing a video. The movie that I watched is another independent film. I love independent films. It's a small budget, kind of a whodunit mystery. We're going with 2022, The Mind Thief. Now, this movie was written and starring a woman named Angelique Pretorius with a man named Matt Steinauer. He's not in the movie, but he wrote the movie with her. She is the main character, and she's very quirky and funny. Now, this movie is, like I said, it's a mystery, whodunit. Kind of leaves you on the edge of your seat a little bit if you're paying attention and you like that kind of movie. That being said, this movie, if you do not pay attention to movies, this isn't going to be for you because it twists and turns consistently through the whole thing. So, if you look at your phone for 5 minutes, you're going to have missed three twists, and it's going to kind of make it a little bit hard for you to follow the movie. When I say a little bit, I mean very hard. You will not be able to follow this movie if you do not pay attention to it. That being said, what carries the film is the acting. Aside from Angelique Pretorius, there was Leslie Miller, Greg Berman, and who I thought gave the worst and best performance was a man named Michael Sean. I want to say his last name is Tig. He was very interesting in this movie because there were moments where I didn't like his character or what he had going on, and there were moments where I really enjoyed his performance, and that dichotomy is kind of strange for me. Um, that being said, the fact that the acting is carries the movie kind of makes it a movie that it's hard to recommend to a lot of people because I know a lot of people are carried by events more than dialogue. So if you are a person who doesn't want to listen to people talk, you should just straight up skip it because this is a movie of people talking and you have to follow the conversations. It's a lot. It's not like the movie Coherence, but it's like that in the way that you have to pay attention to what's happening. Otherwise, this is a very pointless movie. I personally had fun with it. It was interesting, and it actually pays you off if you do pay attention to it because the story had a value. It had value to me. I really took something from it and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a clever script, although it did get a little convoluted at times and make you be like, what? But, you know, you just have to appreciate art for what it is and take what you can get from it. So, um, that being said, I think I'm going to give this movie a 7. I did like it. I would recommend it, but I can only recommend it to a certain subset of people, and that would be people who really want to watch a dialogue driven film that has a lot of twists and turns around corners. That is what the movie is. If that doesn't sound appealing to you, and it's hard to say it, but it was an enjoyable film. So, please comment. I want to get comments. And I want to talk to you about if you watched this movie, what did you think? This is the one that I really want to know the most of what people thought about it so far. Most of the movies I've done haven't been really that kind of a movie that I would even need to discuss, maybe aside from Creep Box. But that being said, Mind Thief, give it a watch if it sounds like your kind of flick. If it doesn't, go to the next video. Have a good day.